All right, let's get right into it. We have to talk about a huge shockwave that just rocked the tech world. And if you're an engineering student in India, you really need to listen up, because what I'm about to share changes everything you've been told about getting a job. Just imagine this for a second. It's February 2026. The CEO of Salesforce, one of the biggest tech companies in the world, gets up and says this. He doesn't say, we're slowing down. He doesn't say, we're hitting pause. He says, zero. The hiring door for software engineers, it just got slammed shut. And while that door was slamming shut, 1.5 million engineering students in India were, studying for exams, prepping for placements, doing everything their parents told them was the safe path. This isn't just some company memo, it's a massive signal. And the scary part is, almost everyone is missing it. So what on earth happened? I mean, how does a massive booming tech company just stop hiring engineers? Well, the answer isn't a recession. It's a revolution. It's all about how AI came in and just replaced the need for more human developers.
So this is the culprit right here. It's called Agentforce. Think of it as Salesforce's internal AI army. Its whole job is to automate all the complex, messy stuff that, until now, took entire teams of software engineers to figure out and complete.
Okay, but look at the scale of this thing. This is what's truly mind-blowing. Benioff himself said their internal AI agents were doing the work of 1,000, that's 1,000 human engineers. I mean, just let that sink in. When your AI can give you the output of 1,000 people, you're just not going to hire 1,000 people. It's that simple. And I really want to hammer this point home. This was not some struggling company trying to save a few bucks. Salesforce was killing it. Their revenue was up, their productivity was through the roof. But the number of new engineers they hired, it went to zero. This is the new playbook for how companies grow. And look, Salesforce might be the big, flashy example, but they are not alone. You've got Klarna, Duolingo, IBM. They're all singing the same song, right? We're doing more with way fewer people, and it's all because of AI. This isn't just a trend, it's a pattern, and it's picking up speed, fast. Okay, so what does all this corporate drama in Silicon Valley have to do with you, sitting in a college in India? Well, everything. For decades, India's superpower, our big advantage, was this incredible pipeline of engineering talent. But that whole system, the one your seniors used, the one your parents are betting your future on, it was all built on one big assumption. And that assumption just broke. This right here is the broken formula. For the last, 30 years, the logic was super simple. The digital world gets bigger, so we need more software engineers. More work equals more jobs, period. But Salesforce just blew that whole idea up. The new reality is that more software work can now be done by more AI agents. And here's the thing that should really worry you. The people who are supposed to be guiding you, your college placement cell, they're not telling you any of this. They're still running the playbook from 2020, but the companies you want to work for, they're already living in 2026. So look, you don't have to just trust me on this. Let's pull up the actual numbers, because this isn't some guess about the future. It's happening right now, and it's hitting the very first step of your career the hardest. Goldman Sachs, not exactly a bunch of sci-fi writers, right? They put out this report saying AI could automate up to 300 million full-time jobs globally. And guess where a huge chunk of those jobs are? Yep, the exact IT services and software development roles that are the bread and butter for most of India's engineering grads. Still not convinced? Okay, look at IBM. In one go, they hit pause on hiring for 7,800 jobs. The reason? They figured AI could just do the work. This isn't small-scale stuff. This is massive. So the really crucial thing to understand here is which jobs are disappearing first. It's the entry-level stuff. The basic coding, the manual testing, all the things that used to be the first rung on the career ladder. Well, AI is just better and faster at that now. So that ladder, the one your seniors climbed to get where they are, it's being pulled up from the bottom. The path they took is literally vanishing before you even get a chance to step on it. All right, I know that was a lot to take in, and it sounds pretty bleak, but here's the good news. Knowing about the problem is half the battle. So let's stop talking about the threat and start talking about the solution. This is the 2026 Engineers Playbook. 5 clear steps to not just get by, but to actually win in this new world. Okay, let's break this down. First up, you have to be using AI tools every single day. I'm talking GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, Claude. These are not cool extras anymore. This is the new baseline. It's like knowing how to use a keyboard. You just have to be fluent. Second, you've got to build AI workflows. It means you have to get out of the textbook. Stop just learning concepts and start building real things that automate real business tasks. Your theory means nothing if you can't apply it. Third, and this is huge, combine your domain knowledge with AI. If you're into finance or healthcare or whatever, that's your superpower. Don't just be a coder who knows AI. Be a finance expert who uses AI to solve massive problems. That's your competitive edge. Fourth, show, don't tell. A portfolio of projects you've actually built is worth 1,000 certificates. Seriously, stop telling recruiters what you can do. Start sending them links to what you've done. And finally, step 5, become the AI person in the room. Master that corporate skill set. You know who the most valuable person in any company is right now? It's the person who can help everyone else figure out how to use AI. Be that person. This right here is the takeaway. Your degree might get you the interview, maybe. But what's going to land you the job in 2026? It's that portfolio. It's the proof that you can build stuff. It's about showing what you've done, not just what you've studied. So this is really the fundamental question you have to ask yourself. The old way, that predictable career ladder your seniors took, it's gone. There's no map to follow anymore. You have to draw your own.
Look, the biggest advantage you have right now is that you see this coming. Millions of your classmates don't. You get it. The rules of the game have changed. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with that knowledge, starting right now?
All right, if this opened your eyes, do one quick thing. Share it with just one other engineering student who really needs to see this. Make sure you subscribe, because next week I'm releasing the full deep dive roadmap on how to actually build these skills. And last thing, drop your industry or your major in the comments below. I want to see what you're all working on. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.